Heart disease is the #1 killer in the world today. And the heart is a muscle. You can strengthen the heart and you can weaken the heart. What the heart pumps is blood. And so the viscosity of the blood, the contents of the blood makes a difference, but also the blood vessels.
Hello and welcome back. First of all, I would like to wish you all a happy new year, wishing you good health, peace, and happiness. Today, I am very pleased to join expert Barbara O'Neill to discuss a topic that can make a significant difference to your health, the most harmful foods for our hearts. You know, as we age, protecting cardiovascular health becomes more important than ever, and what we eat plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy heart, and diet is one of the biggest contributing factors. Let's start with refined salt, a familiar seasoning in daily meals, seemingly harmless but containing potential risks to health, and especially cardiovascular health.
So seawater contains 92 minerals. And of those 92 minerals, 30% is made up of sodium and 50% is made up of chloride. Now, because they make up the largest amount of the minerals in the seawater, the first crystals formed when the water is evaporated from seawater is sodium chloride. And so what man does is he scoops that up, bleaches it white, puts aluminium with it so it runs freely. There's your table salt. And your table salt is a dangerous salt. It only has 2 minerals, sodium chloride. And if you were inject sodium chloride straight into the veins, you would kill the person.
According to Barbara O'Neill, most refined salt has had nearly all its natural minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and calcium removed during the production process. This makes regular table salt a nutritionally poor product and can even cause electrolyte imbalances in the body. Medical experts, including the World Health Organization, WHO, recommend that excessive salt consumption, especially refined salt, can lead to high blood pressure. One of the most serious consequences is high blood pressure, a leading factor in causing cardiovascular diseases such as heart attacks and strokes. Additionally, the excess sodium from refined salt impairs cell function, affecting the normal activity of the nervous system. This imbalance not only causes fatigue and headaches, but also increases the risk of chronic diseases, especially for the elderly, whose bodies are more sensitive to small changes in diet. Excessive consumption of refined salt can increase pressure on the heart, kidneys, and blood vessels. So what is the best alternative to replace refined salt?
The salt that we use is Celtic salt. And Celtic salt has 82 minerals. Where are the other 10? Well, they're in such proportion, barely measurable, that it's inevitable that they're lost in the evaporation process. But hey, 82's a lot closer to 92, isn't it? Now, in that Celtic salt, there are 3 magnesiums. So magnesium sulfate, there's magnesium bromide, and magnesium chloride. Magnesium is an incredibly important mineral in the human body. It's responsible for about 400 enzymic functions. Magnesium is very, very important in the heart.
Magnesium is a hygroscopic molecule, meaning it absorbs water into itself. When you place Celtic salt in a bowl on the table and it rains heavily, you will see the salt become damp because it absorbs moisture from the air. When you place a Celtic salt crystal on your tongue, the mucous membrane in your mouth will begin to absorb the minerals. These minerals are absorbed into the bloodstream and reach the cells. There, magnesium helps water to be absorbed into the cells, making it the fastest way to hydrate the body. Natural salts like Celtic salt or Himalayan salt are not just seasonings, but also excellent sources of nutrition, especially for those concerned about cardiovascular health. Unlike refined salt, these natural salts retain their natural mineral structure and are rich in essential nutrients such as magnesium, potassium, and calcium. These minerals play an important role in maintaining overall health, supporting the functioning of muscles, the nervous system, and the circulatory system. One of the greatest benefits of natural salts like Celtic salt or Himalayan pink salt is their ability to support cardiovascular health. When used in the right dosage, natural salt can help regulate blood pressure, reducing the risk of high blood pressure, one of the leading causes of heart disease and stroke. In addition, the minerals in natural salt help improve blood circulation, ensuring that the cells in the body receive enough oxygen and essential nutrients. Not only that, natural salt also helps enhance hydration and maintain electrolyte balance in the body. This is especially important for the elderly, when the body's ability to maintain water and electrolytes begins to decline. A small amount of natural salt in your daily diet can help prevent dehydration, reduce fatigue, and improve energy levels. Replacing refined salt with natural salts is not just a small change in dietary habits, but also brings significant health benefits. Start by incorporating Himalayan salt or Celtic salt into your diet to protect your heart and enhance your quality of life. If Himalayan salt helps you replenish magnesium, then there is a drink that quietly takes away a significant amount of magnesium from your body if you consume it too much. That is coffee.
Now, there is one drink that leaches the magnesium and the calcium out of the body, and that is caffeine. Now, there was a bit of a groan last night when I mentioned this one. I call it Australia's darling. Is it New Zealand's darling too? What's a darling? Something they love. And it's very, very effective at leaching the calcium and the magnesium out of the body. And most people don't realise that that coffee is a huge contributing factor to dehydration, to heart malfunction, and also to imbalance in heartbeats.
Are you someone who regularly consumes coffee? This type of beverage is among the most widely consumed in the world, but its potential risks to cardiovascular health are often overlooked. Although moderate coffee consumption can bring some health benefits, excessive drinking or coffee habits can pose significant risks to your cardiovascular system. The main culprit lies in caffeine, a powerful stimulant that can profoundly affect the heart. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine, a neurotransmitter that helps relax and sleep. When it does so, it stimulates the body to release adrenaline, increasing heart rate, blood pressure, and adding stress to the cardiovascular system. This is particularly concerning for those with underlying conditions such as hypertension or arrhythmias. In addition, according to studies from leading reputable global health organizations, excessive consumption can lead to arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. For those with underlying cardiovascular issues, this can be dangerous and even lead to health complications. Furthermore, the stimulating effects of caffeine can disrupt sleep, leading to poor sleep quality or insomnia. Lack of sleep is a known risk factor for cardiovascular disease because it affects blood pressure regulation, heart rate, and stress hormone levels. Besides its effects on the heart, the diuretic properties of coffee can cause dehydration if consumed excessively, depleting important electrolytes such as potassium and magnesium. These minerals are essential for maintaining normal heart function and stabilizing electrical activity. A deficiency in these electrolytes can increase the likelihood of arrhythmias and other cardiovascular issues. Let's continue to learn about a type of food that, although loved by many, can also harm the heart if we don't use it properly. Can you guess what that name is?
Aged cheese. What's the blue in the blue vein cheese? The blue in the blue vein cheese is mould. So the only cheeses that don't sit under that category, the cheeses that have probably a pH of 7 would be your fresh. So that's your cottage, your ricotta. I'm not saying that they are okay, because usually they come from cows who have not been fed right or have chemicals in them. But on the pH scale, they're not as acid.
Although consuming a small amount of fermented cheese may not cause any issues for most people when eaten as part of a balanced diet, excessive consumption can negatively affect cardiovascular health due to its high content of fats, cholesterol, and sodium. Fermented cheese can contribute to cardiovascular problems due to its high content of saturated fats, sodium, and cholesterol, which can negatively impact heart health when consumed in excess. When cheese is fermented, the proteins in the milk break down into peptides, and these peptides interact with the fats in the cheese, making them denser. If you let the cheese sit longer, It will have a stronger flavor and more fat, especially saturated fat. Saturated fats have been linked to increased levels of LDL cholesterol, also known as bad cholesterol in the blood. High levels of LDL cholesterol can lead to the accumulation of plaque in the arteries, narrowing them and making it difficult for blood to flow easily. This condition, called atherosclerosis, can increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. Furthermore, consuming too much fermented cheese can contribute to weight gain, which increases the risk to cardiovascular health. A diet high in saturated fats and calories can lead to obesity, another major risk factor for heart disease. According to research by the American Heart Association, being overweight and obese can significantly increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases and strokes. This is mainly due to the accumulation of fat in the body, which increases blood pressure, bad cholesterol, LDL levels, and causes dysfunction of blood vessels, thereby reducing blood circulation and leading to serious cardiovascular problems. Therefore, it is important to consume these foods in moderation and focus on a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains to maintain a healthy heart. In addition, expert Barbara O'Neill also warns that excessive consumption of fast food can damage our cardiovascular health.
Obviously, when people live on fast food that is totally mineral deficient, they're going to be mineral deficient.
Barbara O'Neill advises that instead of eating fast food that quickly deteriorates cardiovascular health, one should prioritize green vegetables and organic fruits as much as possible. Green vegetables and organic fruits can bring many benefits to cardiovascular health due to their high content of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and fiber.
Chemicals. It is estimated 30,000 new chemicals are introduced to mankind every year. You have no say over the neighbour, but you have total say over what is in your house. Make a decision to become chemical-free and go for organically grown fruits and vegetables as much as possible.
Green vegetables and organic fruits can bring many benefits to cardiovascular health due to their high content of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Some types of organic greens and fruits that are good for cardiovascular health that you can consider include kale, spinach, broccoli, tomatoes. To protect your heart, change your diet by choosing natural, nutrient-rich foods for your meals. Small changes in your daily eating habits can help you make a big difference in maintaining a healthy heart. Start today and make smart choices to take control of your heart health. Thank you for watching the video. Hope this video helps you make better choices for your heart health. If you find it helpful, please like and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more tips on a healthy lifestyle. Wishing you good health and see you in the next video.